previously on Dungeons and Discourse. We went into this creepy ass mine and I found the corpse of Borrance. Fucking weasel.
You guys keep on pressing on. The pitter patter of feet on stone. You can still hear skittering across in walls like large rats running around. You come to another fork. There's a left and a right. And looking down the left as your light sort of beams through, you just see a huddle of about 10 bodies, all of which standing very still, just sort of swaying left and right, all holding a pickaxe each. And the other way, there doesn't seem to be any bodies.
Right, it is. That way is creepy as fuck.
I'm getting like flashbacks to like Silent Hill and the nurse.
Yeah.
Should we check out those guys?
I've seen enough eyeless dwarves. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You feel the air from the left side of the tunnel sort of change, and you realize that these dwarves have now turned around, facing you guys. And they start to just very slowly start to take some steps.
Hey guys.
They're about 40 feet away from you at the moment.
I'm just gonna run down the other. Cliche.
Run?
They're still walking. They're now
Run.
35
Run.
feet away.
I'm still standing there with my sword out, and they've like bailed Looney Tunes, so like they're all Batman.
They run
30 feet
past
away
me,
from
I'm
you
just
now.
like...
Bailey, you're running as well? Down the right tunnel?
If they run past me, I'm following them.
These guys have both ran.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys. Cliche, you're still standing there staring them down. They're now 25 feet away from you.
If I hold his hand, can he actually run a
You
bit
can
quicker?
see some of them are just dragging the pickaxe along. Some of them are holding it in front of them.
I don't think we can take all of them.
I don't think I can take anyone.
Yeah, can I hold his hand and run
They're now
with him?
15 feet away from you.
Yeah, we'll
You
bail
grab
down
his
after.
hand and you
Yeah.
start to bail. Just as you go to run, you see one of them grab the pickaxe and just sort of swing down and just nails one of the ones in front of him straight in the top of the skull, and then just sort of like drags it away, pulls it back out, and just keeps like pushing through, and just walks straight over the body and just starts to walk towards you guys, and you guys start taking off in the opposite direction.
Did you see that, man? Oh my
I
God.
just saw zombies!
That's some really inefficient teamwork.
Will we be able to catch up to them?
Probably not.
Okay.
You might, but you know, dragging
that's
this guy,
fair
you
enough.
sort of are lagging behind. You're only about, you guys can see them ahead of you.
Oh,
With,
can I yell out
with
to them?
snacks with some light in his pocket, still running.
Guys, it's zombies! Zombies!
We know. That's why we ran.
As you guys are running, you still hear the pitter patter in the walls. Like,
God damn it, wall zombies.
Is it increasing? Like,
Hmm?
is it increasing? Like now that we're sort of.
yes, it is definitely moving a little bit more rapidly now as you guys sort of try and push through. You guys run in. You two just behind. Have you left Bailey behind to
No, I'm
catch
still
up? Or?
holding on.
Okay.
I just yelled.
Right.
That's why.
And suddenly the path just stops, and I'm going to give you guys both a chance for a dex save.
Oh, so they don't run into a wall.
They don't run into a wall.
He's
Oh,
thinking
Floor is just no
chasm.
longer there.
No.
No, no.
We have an 8.
Is that a save?
Yeah. So you got to go to these saving
Yeah,
throws.
yeah, saving throws is 0, so that's a
Yikes.
flat 8 arenos.
What is it? What am I? Just a dex? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so 5 plus 2.
Oh wow.
Yeah. We're fucked.
That's great.
We go down together. Wait. Freezing.
You guys turn around to see if these guys are catching up, and they're pretty far behind. You can hear the pitter patter of legs around you, like just. And as you turn your heads back, you just start to drop. You're like, the floor is just gone from below your feet. You look around and you realize that you're just falling, and then suddenly you hit a wooden plank of just something just hard, some 20 feet below.
And so
I
we just
regret
see
nothing.
the light just go...
20 feet's a long.
Yeah, you just see a light just go, and then just sort of the glow, and that's about it. So you're going to take 5 bludgeoning, and you're going to take 3 bludgeoning as you hit the wooden boards of something.
Since we saw it go off, will we have time to stop, or will we deck save as well?
No, you guys definitely saw something happen.
Yeah.
So I'm going to allow you guys to not fall down.
Okay, cool.
You stop short of the drop and look down. It looks as though it's just been picked apart and it's just a completely open, massive hole in the ground.
I'm gonna look back down the path. Is there
You can hear the dragging of pickaxes. You can't quite see them yet, but you can hear the pitter-patter still of things inside of the walls as well. So you can hear these.
Alright, I'm gonna put my quarterstaff into my little back sash, and then I'm gonna take out my crossbow. Not gonna ready it or anything, just so I have it in my hands.
All right. You look down and you guys can see what looks to be some sort of a platform that Snacks and Estrella have landed on, some 15, 20 feet below you guys.
I'm gonna get the rope out that I got.
Is that like if I were to jump off a 20-foot, that's
get
like
hurt.
that's
Yeah,
you
that's right, 'cause
definitely
that's-
just so I can
get hurt.
visualize it in
Even
my
if
brain.
you're prepared for the fall, which these guys weren't, you'd still get hurt. Yeah.
Right.
It's like 5 times your height, I think.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Right. Okay.
That's a lot.
Can I tie off my rope on a rock and just like parasol us down?
Yeah.
Wait, you had rope?
Yeah.
All this time?
Yeah.
I should have brought my fucking dragon wing.
I got 50, I got
Falling
50
like-
feet of rope.
You hold either side of the dragon wing, just parachute.
Yeah. Estrella just.
All right, give me a survival as you tie off on an old post
Can I help?
nearby. Yep. You can assist as you unravel the rope. You can hear the grinding behind you of the pickaxes sort of come to a stop as you guys are sort of really focused on tying up the top of this thing.
No. A sailor's knot. A sailor's knot.
Sailor's knot.
13 plus 3. So it's
Okay.
16.
7 plus 4, 11.
Okay. All right. Not great, but collectively not too bad. Pretty just above average, I suppose.
It's average, I swear.
Just like
you
my dick.
finish
2
tying off
inches.
this knot onto this semi-sturdy chunk of wood that is still standing. It looks like what could have been maybe an old bridge or an old passing of some sort. And you give it a bit of a tug, and it feels like it's not going to fall apart. Going down.
Yeah. Should we do it quick, like parasol, like jump and push off the wall,
know
or should
any
we
other
walk
way?
it down? That's a good point. I'm just gonna grab him and just jump, I guess, holding onto the
Alright, so
rope.
both of you like hold each other.
Yeah.
And grab the rope and try and jump. As you grab the rope, you hold each other, turn around to the where you guys just came. You're face to face with these dwarven
Jeez.
miners.
Okay, we're definitely jumping.
None of them have any eyes. They're all just holding these pickaxes. And they're just like, help us. As you guys jump backwards and start to rappel down the wall. All right, give me a strength as you both collectively hold
Save or roll?
on. Roll.
I mean, neither are great right this second.
Like, why is he even asking me? This is bad regardless.
3 plus 2.
10 plus nothing.
Okay. You come face to face with these dwarven miners. You jump off and you like start to slide. You lose your grip and you just feel
Damn
the
it.
rope burning through your hand as you slide down about 10 feet before finally catching yourselves and then just slamming into the side of the wall. You take 2 bludgeoning each as you hit the wall pretty hard, then manage to just sort of softly slide down the rest of the way, just landing pretty rough onto this platform. The platform you land on, you feel the whole thing just shake as the weight of you all just shifts, and the whole thing just sort of tips a little bit to its side as you all are on one side of this thing.
Sorry, how much damage?
2.
Sorry. I was
And
waiting for the
then you
tablet.
realize that it's not a platform that is actually attached to anything except for a rope above your heads. And then suddenly the platform itself just clicks and you just feel it go
Oh, shit.
and it starts to descend. You guys land on what seems to be some sort of a platform. You realize as the clicking starts that it is an elevator of sorts and it is descending. looking back up from where you came, now some 20 feet above, you see the miners sort of leaning over the edge, and as the first one sort of leans over, the others sort of start popping up. One from further back nudges one, and you just watch him just sort of somersault, cracks his skull on the edge of the elevator that you guys are on, splits himself open, and then you just hear it sort of.
Do you think he's okay?
I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think he's getting ahead of himself.
Wow.
As you watch the other miners, they sort of start leaning down as if to try and get themselves closer, and then you see one of them reach over the edge of the drop, and then reaches his other arm over,
Oh no.
and then just sort of climbs to an angle facing downwards, and then just starts to spider crawl down the side of the wall. You let loose the crossbow bolt at this dwarven miner, who just starts to spider crawl straight down.
It's like turns his head around.
It's not even long and spindly. It's like fucking short and stubby, crawling down with no eyes and a beard. Like
The similar sound you guys heard moments before, you hear it now as this thing starts to pitter patter very fast down the side of this wall. You let loose the crossbow bolt.
zombie spider.
Yes,
for it.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, go
Shoot
for
at
it. Let's see if it hits.
Fuck yeah.
I'm going to give you two, if you're intending on doing something, I'll give you something as well.
Yep.
And then that's it.
I took
3
the
plus
rope
5,
out of my
8.
inventory.
Hmm?
I took the rope out of the inventory because I figured.
Oh, it's still up there for
Yeah.
show. Yep, unfortunately. How long was it? 50 feet?
50 feet.
Yeah, so it is probably still...
Dangling.
It's just slowly unwinding on the edge of the platform you guys are on. You just watch it sort of going upwards as you guys go
I know I
down.
don't get much return, but can I just kick that off the edge to make sure they can't climb to us quicker?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
That makes
cool.
sense. It's a good idea, actually. This thing takes off way faster than you expect, considering the pace they were doing at walking pace, basically, before.
Does the
It
arrow...
just starts to...
Does it just like ting, and then it goes like
Yeah.
back down?
It almost comes straight back towards you as it tings off of the rock.
Lands on the dwarf at the bottom.
I'm still alive! I'm just really, really hurt! No, he's dead. Okay, now we roll... you were going to do something, yeah?
Wait, did that take? What happened?
He twanged off a crossbow bolt and it hit the wall and basically bounced off. Yeah.
Right.
Did you say you were going to do something?
Yeah,
before?
yeah. I was like, well, seeing him shoot, I was like, yeah, that thing's fucking creepy, and I'm gonna give that a good hard go
Nice.
myself.
All right, give
So,
it a crack.
yeah,
so
I'm gonna-
one shot, and then we're going to roll for initiative. So everyone else can start rolling for initiative as you roll for an attack.
13 plus 4.
Okay, definitely hits.
Yep.
And then you're...
Roll again, or-
Yep.
yep.
I would mean you can just use the one you rolled, so it was like
Yeah,
7 plus
so
2,
that was
was
7
it?
plus 2.
So
Yeah.
9 damage is pretty decent. He's... And then you just fire off this massive arrow. It's an arrow, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was. I'm not sure if it was a crossbow or not. And it just pins him straight to the rock wall for a moment, and then you just watch as he like grabs hold of it through his spine and just sort of pulls it out, and then just starts to skitter back down towards you guys again. Like deep blood sort of just pouring off of him, dripping off of his head as he's upside down, currently skittering down, but doesn't seem to really care.
That might impair his vision.
Just looking up, like, you know, when they say like don't look up when a bird's above you.
Alrighty, now I'll get you all the rolly initiatives.
13 plus 2.
6 plus 0. My initiative rolls have
18
been
plus
so
9.
bad.
Yeah.
10 plus 3, 13.
So 13, you had a 13 as well?
13 plus 2.
Ah, okay. And then you
6.
were... Yeah, right.
6 and...
terrible.
No, just 6.
And that's it. So Bailey, you had a quite high one, yeah?
No, 10 plus 3, 13.
13 and then cliche, and then, okay.
Just cliche first.
Strella was first, actually.
Oh, right.
Who knows? Doesn't matter where I am. He'll just put me
Yeah,
wherever.
yeah, he'll just skip you anyway.
Rolled a damn 18 in that round too, and he was like, going through everyone. I was like, really? They all
He
roll
even
high?
writes it down, and he
Like-
still can't. Fuck, he's useless.
The elevator starts to descend. You watch as this creature comes out. You actually manage to nail it, and then it reefs it out and starts to crawl back down the wall. You watch as the dwarves higher up begin to do the same, but they don't just straight go down. Some of them go out sideways as well and start to like. They really start to pan out across the top of this wall.
Alrighty. Are there still a few of them like in the opening, like sort of waiting to
Yep.
come out, staying there?
Yep.
Sweet.
So that guy right up the top there, you can see at the top of it. There's a few around that area.
I'm gonna straight up throw a firebolt at that opening.
Ooh.
Just firebolt, and we were in there slashing at a skeleton dragon.
You're also in there, so.
Yeah, I was. It is 15 plus 4.
Yep. That's
Yep.
definitely going to hit that whole thing. The world. It hits the
And
world.
then- and that's 4.
Too bad. Too bad. And that's total.
Yes. Yeah. There's
Alright.
no.
So as the clicking starts, you watch as Estrella just sends this ball of fire straight up to where you guys had just left.
Did you know she could do that?
Cliche, you kick that rope off, and then you just watch as it just all just clean falls off, as the other end is just singed and just drops.
Oh, I forgot about that. Whoops.
And then you just see just an explosion of bits as some of the guys get blown back, but one of the dwarves gets blown towards you, and just hits the platform some 35 feet below now. He's still moving. You just see his like arms are contorted in the wrong way. One leg is just broken in the opposite way it should be, and he just manages to get up on one leg. Still holding the pickaxe.
Do you want me to put one on the platform?
I will need another one, yes. If you can
Right.
get some from behind there.
So, like,
There, right there. One lower down. Them, those guys. Yep, that's the one. Chuck him on the platform, laying, sort of standing up. You can stand up near you guys. You feel that platform sway in that direction once again because you're all on one side waiting it. Nice. All right. Anything else, Estrella?
uses a movement to bail the fuck out.
Like, I don't know where to go
Just
from
jumps.
here. We're screwed now. Yeah.
Jumps
no,
into
I
the
think,
darkness.
I think that's it. That's all I can do.
All right. The explosion's pretty impressive, and you watch as that wooden bridge there it kind of lights up for a second and then sort of goes out. But yeah, it warms up just the tiniest bit for that moment, and then back to cold and dark.
That would be so nice.
Cliche.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this one on the platform for sure. What's he got? One leg?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sweep the leg
Sweep the leg. Nice.
with my sword.
Awesome.
Just to be clear.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah.
You approach the creature. Whole platform sort of swaying as you move. And go for a swing. Thank you. Thank you very much.
12 plus 4.
Definitely hits.
Cool.
You sweep the leg.
Do
As you do, you just feel that meaty sort of a connection as you just sweep it from under him. Roll for damage.
3 plus 4 plus 2.
3 plus 4 plus 2.
Yeah, because I kept forgetting the 2 I was supposed to be adding to
Plus
things.
4?
For the small one? Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's a normal one.
That's a lot.
You can just do 4
What's
if you
that for?
prefer.
For
Short
a
sword?
short sword.
So it's
Plus
Yeah,
4.
1d6
Okay,
plus
right.
4.
3
Jesus.
for my stuff.
Yeah, he's
It's
got
really
plus
crazy
3.
for, like lower level. Like I just don't remember doing that much
He's got
damage to that.
3.
'cause
I
you're a
got
pussy.
4 plus the dueling when I'm using one weapon.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can take that off if you prefer, right?
You take off his leg. So that's
Yeah.
what you take off.
Yeah.
You crack into the leg, just meat and bone, just straight from underneath it, and you just watch as the leg flies off, and you just hear it some ways below. The guy just falls to the ground, blood just pouring out of this open wound now, and he's gone. I'd say the life drains from his eyes, but he doesn't have any.
The life drains from his eye sockets.
His eye sockets go darker.
Well, he was creepy, so you know. He had to go.
Deserves to die because he creepy.
Yeah.
Wow, Kevin doesn't deserve to die, does he?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Wow.
Okay, that's the dwarves' turn. So, not Snacks. The other dwarves. You see them start to pile out from the top again. Some of
Oh my
them
God, how
actually
many are
like
there?
burnt skin and all just start to climb down the walls. One of them attempts to just jump, just openly jump from one of the sections of the wall straight over to the platform, and he lands on the platform.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sick.
Another one's going to attempt to jump, and he does not. He hits the side of the platform, and you just hear it fall to its death. Another one of them
World War Z
descends
right
the
now.
wall a little bit further, and the guy right at the very top is going to descend to another spot as well. So they're all going to move down, basically. The one that's managed to jump onto the platform is going to attack Bailey, I think. This is the closest. Nice.
How did you even do that?
Yeah. Just holding himself there.
Oh God.
Alright.
There's so much swinging there.
Cool.
Swinging wildly as this guy just lands. The whole thing just starts to swing like crazy. And he goes running towards what he thinks is people and goes to swing with his pickaxe towards Bailey and actually fully misses, does a full roundhouse sort of swing and yeets himself to the ground in front of you. The sway has just sort of thrown his feet off.
Ground of
Not
the
the ground,
platform?
the ground of the platform, yeah. So he's on the ground there. Yep.
The
Alright.
realism is so intense.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
The feeling of like actual fear of falling from the platform is like real there.
Alrighty. That is the Dwarven Miner's turn this time around, so Bailey.
Alrighty.
It's laying on the ground. Just kick it off.
I'm gonna build a crossbow to the base of its skull.
Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, line it up.
I really.
That one just misses somehow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how does
5
it
plus
miss?
5 equals 10.
Yeah, you shoot it in the back of the head, but something's hard back there because it seems to just hit what looks like a metal plate and just ting. You watch as the crossbow bolt, which is literally just got out of the crossbow, just goes.
Would there be an advantage?
The angered DM eyes.
You had point blank, and you just managed to not really
Yeah.
sink it in.
You shit the bed, man. Like,
The back of his head has opened up a little, and then you notice that there's a metal plate.
Would you say there's a
inside of his
hole in it,
skull.
or are you trying to
So-
avoid that?
There's no holes in this world, except for the one you guys are going to dig yourselves in. I'll say he takes 2 damage of like a hard bludgeon to the back of the head, basically, from it. So, all right. Anything else, Bailey?
I don't really think there's anything else.
We got Snacks.
alright, I'm just going to walk over and just pick him up and throw him off the edge.
Brutal.
Give me a strength roll.
Okay. Strength will get 14 plus 3, so 17.
Nice. You manage to just grab this this skinny-looking dwarf, basically wearing no clothes at all. You pick him up and you just walk over to the edge and you throw him off. You feel as like the feeling of that sway just comes back as you lose some weight off of it, just back and forth yet again. Anything else you want to do?
Laugh. Ha ha ha.
All right. It's top of the round. Estrella.
Alrighty. So.
You can see the dwarves still pittering around the edges of the walls around you. Some of them sort of stopping and sort of looking like they're engaged, ready to sort of jump.
I'm gonna pick the closest one that looks like he's
I
ready
think
to
you
jump.
just wanna focus a little.
I'm gonna go ahead and firebolt him.
Fair enough. Jeez. Just keep throwing firebolts
I
around.
mean, why not?
I suppose, yeah. Yeah, it works. If it works, it works.
Which one did?
Well, I don't know if it works yet. We'll see when we get down the bottom if there are living dwarves running around on fire.
Well, if we can lower
Apparently
the
a bolt
lift
to the
quick
back of the
enough.
head. Yeah.
Some Final Destination
Hey.
stuff.
Yeah. You guys all jump at the last minute and you're okay.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Nat 20.
Damn. Nice.
And then
Nice.
4 for damage.
And you're getting one that's running on a wall right now, like currently attached to a wall?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to say with the nat 20, because you don't
blows
really
half
get
the
like
wall off.
spell crits, but I think it's just for flavor. It just, a whole chunk of wall goes with it.
Sweet.
Just, you watch as he just gets blown apart and hits like onto the platform, landing, and then just starts to scramble as he starts to slide off and just falls. The big chunk of rock though hits the side of the platform, and you guys start to sway even more violently than before, and you start to actually hit the walls and catch the walls as you go.
Maybe I gotta stop using firebolt.
You feel as you start to go down, you snag a wall and the lift sort of gets caught there for a moment, and then it drops off and starts to take off yet again. It's like bam. All right.
Alright, firebolt is not the way to go.
Launching one to the ground.
That's okay. We'll just leave those guys there.
Okay.
There's still several. Cliche.
I have no range. I'm like,
Just use your biggest sword and poke one on the wall.
So even though the platform looks like it's kind of further away, it's so that it's actually functional. You guys are probably only about 5 to 10 feet away from the walls around you. So you
I
can
have
approach
5
walls.
feet of range. I don't have 10 foot.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to reach with your sword from the platform,
Yeah.
but you would be able to jump from the platform if you needed to.
Like, they're so creepy. Stay on here. Can I use my turn to switch swords and like start balancing out this platform because we're all on one side?
This is true. You are all on one side at the moment. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
So I'm going to switch to the heavier one,
Mhm.
obviously two-handed, and just move my ass over.
All right, sweet as. So you're gonna move over to the far
Yeah.
corner, like one closest to you as a
Yeah.
real person. Yep. Doesn't seem to shift too much. All right. Anything else, cliche?
No.
Nope.
I mean, is there a rock I can throw at one of them?
Not really.
No. No, that's probably me.
Can you take
unfortunately.
something off the dwarf that's still lying on the platform and
That's a
throw
good
that?
idea. Can I take his pickaxe and just peg it?
Yeah. All right.
Alright,
I was
I'll
gonna say
just,
as you pass by, you pick up the pickaxe and you can just yeet it.
just lob it at one of them.
Yeah, go for it.
Improvised, something like that.
Just go for a roll and I'll see if it hits.
Nat 20.
That'll hit.
That'll do.
1 in 20. So that's it.
Just go with D6.
2.
All right. One of them is crawling along. Suddenly, the axe just sinks into the calf muscle, and he just keeps crawling.
Yeah, okay.
He's like,
Well, now it's even creepier. Just get an axe. Pickaxe.
pickaxe, like just straight through the calf.
Good idea.
Nice. All right. It is the dwarves' turns.
Yay.
So another one jumps off of the nearby wall. Definitely gonna make it. Lands, does a somersault and a backflip. Nat 20.
Zombie dwarf doing acrobatic parkour.
This checks out.
Yeah, totally.
Go, power
Totally.
dwarfy.
And yeah, he lands right next to Cliche. It'll be that guy holding his own leg over there.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, if you can, that purple guy.
That guy holding his own leg.
Down.
Love that.
That one. It's gonna land near you.
The fact that there is so much choice of which mini to pick up is concerning.
There are so many on there, man. But we didn't remove all of them for.
I'm like
The
20s or
fireball
ones. I'm the same as your dice, man. So he
Which was
lands. It's a 1. Unfortunately, dude. Swings, misses, and lets go of the pickaxe, and it just
Hits a
goes
different
down.
dwarf.
Just now's that one guy at the bottom, still the same one. Just got 2 pickaxes sticking out of it now. Several others begin to pitter around the edges again, like, and then you hear another noise. And it's like,
Next time on Dungeons and Discourse, the party has a revelation. Well, one that I've already had.
maybe we're the bad guys.